One hears such statements as this from many sources, both outside and inside the church. This is from Davis Young, a retired professor of geology at Calvin College. In the book euphemistically titled The Biblical Flood, he says, "There is no geological evidence to confirm the idea of a universal deluge. Tall erosional remnants show that the huge erosion of the continents was rapid, just as expected during the retreating stage of the flood. And yet they challenge us of how can the floodwaters cover Mount Everest? Well, actually, that's a wrong challenge, because Mount Everest and the Himalayas actually rose up out of the floodwaters. We have marine fossils on the top of Mount Everest, by the way, as well as most mountain ranges of the world. As said by Schmidt in the geomorphological journal called Earth's Surface Processes and Landforms, he says, taken overall, the mean thickness of sedimentary cover removed from the Colorado Plateau lies between 2,500 and 5,000 meters. That's the average erosion over the Colorado Plateau. And there you can calculate it because you have nice domes that have been eroded. Other places you can't do it because we don't have those eroded domes, but I'm sure that a lot of other places have had just as much erosion, if not more. And there's thousands of these erosional remnants. The best one is Devil's Tower. Now, Devil's Tower is about 1,200 feet above the flat plains, and it's about 1,000 feet wide. And it's very likely the conduit or the throat of a volcano where the lava was coming up into a big volcano erupting well above it. And you know, you'll see inconsistencies in their story, like the walls of Grand Canyon represent strata that's 300 million years of deposition. Well, at that rate, you should see canyons and valleys all through there because modern day erosion is so fast, you can erode all of North America down to sea level in a minimum of 10 million years. But there's other processes going on, so a maximum of 33 million. So erosion in a million-year timescale is fast. Well, how does that happen? Nature doesn't do things like that today. What does this mean? Well, we probably had a big, huge fold in the strata like this, and then the floodwater just sheared off like that, leaving the vertical strata with a flat surface on top. Where did the sediments go from all the sheet erosion of the continents? You would expect sheet deposition somewhere. Indeed, there's a sheet depositional area along the edge of the continents.